Hello to all of you. So I watched your video, Susanna, and I wanted to respond, not necessarily on behalf of all the men in the group, but certainly for myself. A couple of things that I think are very important is that the first thing is that most people in life are black and white and have either or thinking. So it's a case of like, it's either this or it's that. And I love what Jeff Bezos says, where it can be and both. So the point being is that in my case, it's not that I've never criticized myself. And specifically yesterday I said, no, not really. So the point being is that I have criticized myself. I mean, I'm just come off a paddle court. I'm sure if I put my makeup on, I could look a bit better. I could definitely lose a few kilos. I could do more, etc. in life to be a better person. But what I believe in is what you focus on is what you get. I always love that metaphor from Tony Robbins, where he said people that are driving down a road and they have a blowout, and statistically there's 100 feet between street poles in America, which is about 33 meters. And so statistically they should miss it 95 to 99% of the time, and yet statistically they hit it 95% of the time. And the reason being is that people focus, like the moment they have the blowout, they focus on the street pole, and then they drive straight into the street pole. And the way, if you go to advanced driving to avoid the street pole, is you focus on where you want to get to. So my philosophy with when I said no, not never is I never said no, not never. I said no, not really. Is that it's not never, but it's what I focus on in my life. So I believe a lot in personal development. I believe a lot in growing. I believe a lot in focusing on where I want to get to, outcomes focused. And therefore, that's my focus. And that's what I talk to myself about. And I'm deeply grateful for who I am. I do gratitude every day. And one of the things that I'm consistently grateful for is who I am and the gifts that I have on this planet. But I also see my flaws. I've made mistakes. I've definitely made mistakes in my life. I've made a lot of mistakes. But I'm completely comfortable to own those. I've got no problem with vulnerability. I learned that in the last couple of years. I used to see softness as real weakness, and I really didn't like that. I had a major problem with weakness. But actually now I see vulnerability as true power and strength. And so I'm very happy to own my shit. But again, it's, for me, if I understand what you're saying, it's what you focus on. And so no, I don't really speak badly about myself, and that's why I said not really. And if I make a mistake, I'll try to learn from it and move forward pretty quickly and go back to my focus. So hope that provides a bit of context. I have no doubt that there are many millions of variations to this, but I thought I would just provide a context. I'm definitely not hiding behind a wall. I think there's two things that I want to say here that are very important. I'm definitely not hiding behind a wall and being too scared to talk about it. So I just want to be very clear on that. And secondly, it's not that I don't do it. It's what I predominantly focus on is future focused. And that's why I said no, not really. I hope that helps for everyone. Cheers.